In the name of international news media and Los Angeles Press, this is Awee Abayari welcoming you to another edition of Public Affairs. We are with another interesting interviewee who is with the AFS Intercultural Exchange. She is actually from America, I think, who went to another country for a study abroad program. Tell us about your experience and introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Nuthi. I'm from Maine in New England, but I'm going to Georgetown University right now, so I'm volunteering with AFS's capital area chapter. But when I was a high school student in Maine, I decided I wanted to go abroad, and I chose France. So I went to France not knowing any French. I stayed with a host family for 10 months, and I studied in a French traditional high school, and I left fluent in French. I had a wonderful experience with my host family, and I have some amazing memories from that time. When I returned to the U.S. To finish my high school in Maine, I hosted a Thai student, and that was also an amazing experience.
You hosted a Thai student?
Yes.
So
yes.
a single person can host?
So I was still living with my parents
I see.
At the time because I was a senior in high school. So it was actually my whole family, but we do have host families who are single. We have all kinds of we have empty nesters. We have people with younger children, children who've moved out or are in college like me. So yeah.
So how did you choose the country, and did you choose the family or they chose you?
So I looked at the different programs and options that they had. I originally wanted to go to Spain because I was learning Spanish, but that program had already filled up. So I decided to do something in Europe that would push me out of my comfort zone, but that was a new experience for me because my family's from India and Asia, so I've seen a little bit of that part of the world. After you choose the country that you want to study abroad in, AFS finds a host family. The host family chooses you, and then AFS finds a school and works with the host family to get you situated. We have orientations throughout the year for our exchange students here and abroad. Even when I was in France, there's a great network of volunteers. We have exchange students in Maine, across the U.S., across the world. So yeah.
So when you went abroad, did you already have a working knowledge of French?
Not really. I studied a little bit because I didn't want to go in completely blind, but because it's an immersion program, most all of our exchange programs are immersion programs. We don't tend to place people in big cities such as Paris, which is what differentiates AFS in a way. I think 80% of our students are placed in the countryside of France for that particular program, and so I was immersed in the life in the countryside in my high school where all my classes were in French, but I also had support from volunteers, so I never felt uncomfortable or unsafe.
Yes. What were the most important activities that you did during your study abroad program?
It's an interesting question. So through AFS, there were always activities. We had leather making workshops and trips to Paris. But myself, I think half of my time in France was spent either biking or on a train. I had vacation every 6 weeks through the French high school system. You have vacation every 6 weeks, and so I would message someone in AFS and ask if I could visit a different part of France, and they would find another host family or a volunteer in that part of France, so I could just go and stay with them and experience another region. And so I think the coolest activity that I did was just travel around France by myself at a young age. And
what do you miss most?
I miss just biking around the countryside, going on long walks with my host mom. I have a great host family. I had lots of friends. There were other exchange students in my region as well, so I really miss those connections that I made, but I'm in touch with all of them. And yeah, AFS is just a lovely experience. So though I miss those aspects of my life in France, it still, is part of my everyday life. I'm now a volunteer, so and it's really shaped who I am. So.
Yes, and please give a special message to those people watching you today. Encourage them to also be part of AFS, Intercultural Exchange.
Yeah, AFS has been around for 100 years, and I think it's so special. It's different than any organization. that does study abroad, and it's really a network. There's a network across the world, so I really encourage you, even if you're afraid, whether it's to host or to go abroad or to volunteer, reach out to us. We have people all over the place. Our volunteers are all ages. We really are an inclusive and amazing organization, so please get involved.
Yes, and once again, your name?
My name is Nuthi.
Yes, and the website to go to?
I believe the website is afs.org.
Okay, so to get more information. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Awee Abayari in Public Affairs. Say goodbye for now. Thanks so much for watching. May God bless you always. Thank you.